really glad that you're here today.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yay! I wanted you to tell our viewers about your journey of becoming a musician.
Okay. I actually was very much into downhill ski racing from when I was 6 years old until I was 15. And I had these hopes to win a gold medal in the Olympics. And my whole life completely revolved around that. And in a training run at a mountain called Fortress in Canada, I hit a tree doing about 50 miles an hour. And I broke my pelvis in 4 places, dislocated my hips, lost half my blood supply, broke my tailbone in 3 places. And so that put an end to my skiing career.
Oh, just a little bit,
Just a little, yeah. I was destroyed. And the whole series of Lincoln Miracles came together for me to make a recovery from that. They said I'd never walk again if I lived. And I walked out of the hospital. So that was absolutely amazing. But my sponsors and all that wouldn't continue to fund my racing. So a friend of mine asked me to come out to see his band rehearse. And so I went out there and he said, "Here's a microphone, I want you to sing." I'm like, what do you mean you want me to sing? I had no musical background, didn't even listen to music, never had any lessons, anything like that. And he would not stop harassing me. So just to get him off my back, I decided to sing a couple bars, and then him and the band claimed that they liked it, and they insisted that I be their singer. So I got tricked into the whole thing. And then within 3 months, that became my new obsession.
Wow.
Yeah, and thank God for that accident, because, you know, going between gates on a frozen slope all day or being able to go around the world and share my music, it's not comparable. And I would have never quit. I would have just kept going and being in the Olympics. And this is 100 times more fulfilling. So it was the best thing that ever happened to me.
That is an incredible, life-changing journey there.
Yeah.
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 From Olympics to musician.
Yeah.
How did you come about to write and play inspirational songs?
Well, I started out playing regular music, playing sort of top 40 kind of stuff. You know, and I wanted to have my Ferrari collections and my harem of girls and all that stuff, my big home up in Malibu. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but that was sort of a lot of my focus. And I got an opportunity to go perform in India. And when I went to India, they took me to an orphanage in a city called Pune. And the kids there had polio. So the day before the whole group was going in there to visit them, I went with the leader. And we were seeing what kind of supplies they needed. And we got them a hot water tank and a water purifier, because they were getting sick from the water. And there was this room kind of off to the side. And I heard some kind of noises out of there. And I crept over and I looked in and I said, "What is this?" And they said these kids had had surgery that morning. Which surgery there was they put a block of wood in their mouth so they wouldn't bite their tongue off. And they would hold them down because they can't afford anesthesia. And they would have to break the bones back into place because they were being moved from the polio, the atrophy of the muscles. And it was horrifying. These kids were lying in their bed, just shaking. Some of them had their eyes closed, others were just staring at the ceiling, obviously in severe pain. And the facilitator asked me if I would sing them a song. And I said, "Well, it's no point, they're completely non-responsive." And he said, "Well, you know, would you just do it anyway?" And I said, "Okay." So I went in there and I started singing Roses Love the Rain, the song from my CD, and there was an instant transformation. I mean, the kids actually sat up and started clapping along with me, and it was just amazing. I got down on my knees and I sung a verse to there's about 6 of them in there, every little person in their beds, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. For the first time, I really saw the power of music to create transformation and healing in people. So all the way back to the hotel, I cried all the way back, and I was, I was kind of spiritual at that point, and I just said, "God, if you can fund my CD and can, if you'll support me in what I'm doing, I'll do my best to raise money for these kids and to help them." And I'm half East Indian, my father's Bengali, so it felt like it was part of my culture as well that I was getting back to. And so that really shifted everything after that. My intentions for what I was doing
as a person in the world and everything.
Yeah, it became less about the fame kind of stuff, and more about, I guess, just wanting to use my music in a beautiful way to touch people at a core level.
Yeah, and the effect that you're creating in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's sort of what shifted my whole, and I still want to, I still want to be able to take this music to a global level and tour all over the world and sell platinum but using it more now as a platform to do my best to leave the world a little better.
Of course. How did Song of the Angels get created?
Well, this is the funny thing with music, is that I've never really sat down to write a song. A lot of times I wake up in the middle of the night and I hear all the lyrics, the melody in my head already. That particular song, I was actually on the beach in Santa Monica, and it was after I had come to a music school in Hollywood from Canada. And I was walking on the beach thinking about, actually there's this girl that I thought was cute, and I was trying to get a photo of her on the beach. And I walked on the beach, I'm thinking about that, and all of a sudden I heard the whole song in my head at once. I mean, it wasn't even that it was a part of it. It was hard to explain, but it was like I heard the whole song. It's about 3.5, 4 minutes, all at one time. So I ran to my tape recorder, which I always keep nearby, and I started singing the words, singing the melody, singing in the guitar parts. And I was not even thinking about music at the time. So, and then I went home that night and picked up the guitar, and the song wrote itself. And it's really interesting. It's hard for me to take credit for a lot of my writing. It's more like it comes through me, or I hear it, I guess.
I understand that. So it's a divine inspiration.
I guess it's channeled in a way.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And somehow even as I'm writing a song, it's like the next part, I'm writing a part, and all of a sudden I hear the next part. But I just hear it, and then I just kind of find where that is. But that song in particular was downloaded 100% all of it, boom, in an instant. So what I was saying with my music is that written as and through me, kind of thing. So that's more accurate, I guess.
Mm-hmm. That's great. All right, well, coming up, we are going to have Christopher Baran play us his song of the Angels.
I wanna sing as high as a rainbow. I wanna sing the song of the angels. I wanna sing as high as a rainbow. I wanna sing the song of the angels. Out of the desert and into the ocean, millenniums ago, same dream and devotion. The call has been received by all the planet's nations. Cry out for peace, cry out for understanding. I wanna sing as high as the rainbow, paint on the sky this message of freedom. I wanna sing the song of the angels, paint on our hearts their message of love. Changing. It's a birth of a brand new way. Dividing lines vanish into yesterday. Separation just a memory. Destiny is love, religion is each other. I wanna sing as high as the rainbow, paint on the sky this message of freedom. I wanna sing the song of the angels, paint on our hearts their message of love. I wanna sing as high as the rainbow, paint on the sky this message of freedom. I wanna sing the song of the angels, paint on our hearts their message of love. I wanna sing as high as the rainbow, paint on the sky this message of freedom. I wanna sing the song of the angels, paint on our hearts their message of love. I wanna sing the song of the angels.